Wednesday afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Maria Arcega-Dunn. San Diego County continues to see an increase in the number of positive cases and deaths linked to COVID-19. Now, 5 more deaths were reported today, bringing the countywide total to 36. And 76 new cases were also reported today, taking the number of positive cases in the county past 1,500. We also learned more than 21,000 people have been tested for COVID-19, and about 93% of those tests have come back negative. And county officials stressed the importance of staying home for the month of April during their daily briefing today. And Fox 5's Jamie Chambers joins us live from Kearny Mesa with more on that. Jamie.
Maria, there really is no silver lining to this coronavirus. The one thing that county officials are starting to talk about is they're starting to talk a little bit about the future. So there's just a slight little bit of optimism, speaking to the fact that San Diego is faring far better than a lot of communities across the country. They have shown that, at least in the tests that they've been able to take, that the doubling in infections has slowed down from 5.5 days to 9 days, and that is a big positive, at least showing some sort of encouraging movement in this moment of the virus. Now, there's still no idea when people will be able to stop social distancing, so they are stressing that people continue to do the good work that they've already been doing, wearing their masks when they go outside, staying home in this month of April, really treating each and every person as if they are a carrier, and they're also trying to protect themselves. And while there are encouraging moments in this, as San Diego takes care of itself and its residents, county officials are clearly stating that we are not out of the woods yet.
At some point, that we do not know when that will be at the present, we will start to come out of the current environment. But it is really important, vitally important for the public to understand that we do not yet have a clear sense of when that will be. But when it happens, we will be very gradually coming out of the current posture that we have.
And that will mean they will start to add a little bit of option for people to go out. And what is going to need to be in place before we start to release some of these restrictions, according to the county, is that we're going to need ubiquitous testing. So many people will be able to be tested in just a moment's notice. Then they can start to slowly relax some of the posturing. Currently, no one is allowed to be together. There are no gatherings that are acceptable outside the nuclear family unit. So they are still keeping that very tight posture. No traveling without essential needs. And just make sure that if you do, you go to the grocery store. That's the most important place right now. Make sure you're wearing your mask, wear your gloves, take all necessary precautions so San Diego continue to slow that curve and move in the positive direction that some of the doctors are saying that we are currently moving in. That's the very latest from the County of San Diego Emergency Operations Building. I'm Jamie Chambers. We'll send it back to you in the studio.